Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Gassy Jack Gear Reviews. Thanks for tuning in for another wristwatch review today. Just before we get started, I'm going to give you a wristwatch check. I have the Casio F91W on wrist. That, I believe, is probably the most popular watch in the world, actually. That's I think it's kind of claim to fame. It's the most prolific watch going. This watch here, this is a Seiko. This is part of the Recraft series. So from Seiko USA, this is the nomenclature SNKN37. There's a couple of different variations of this watch. There's a gold colored watch. There's another metal with a metal bracelet and a green dial. That's a pretty cool one as well. I really like that one. I do really like this blue dial though. Let's see if I can get a good shot of that color. It's pretty, for sure, for sure. It's a big watch. It's basically a square watch. You know, if you look at it this way or this way, it's 43.5 millimeters, and it is, I believe, it's 11.4 millimeters high, and the lugs are 24 millimeters wide. So it's a hefty watch. There's no doubt about it. It wears big. It's on, this one's on a strap, so I don't think it wears quite as big as, say, the one with the metal bracelet. For some reason, I think that sometimes leather straps wear a little, they look a little smaller anyway. I'm going to put it on my wrist here. My wrists are somewhere between 6 3/4 and 6 7/8, so they're not big. It's a big watch. If you like that style, if you're not into big watches, this is not a watch for you. If you are, this is a cool watch for sure. It has the 7S26 movement in here. This is, one of Seiko's, of course, Seiko's movements are in-house. This is a very popular movement, though. It's in a lot of the Seiko 5s. It's also in the Seiko SKX. For any of you Seiko SKX fanboys or girls out there, the 7S26C, actually. It's 21 joules. It beats at 21,600 beats per hour. Let me see if I can get a good shot of this. Everyone likes the shots of movements. And Seikos have that, what do they call it, the magic lever on that, or in conjunction with that rotor that winds the watch. It's pretty cool. If you don't know what I'm talking about, take a look at the, the sort of engineering of the magic lever. It's a pretty cool design, very simple but very cool. It has a day and a date function here. And it is not hacking and not hand winding. So if I pull this out all the way, you hear those two clicks. You see that second hand continues to move. I'll do that again. 1, 2. It's going to continue to move. So that's, if it's stopped, that's called hacking for any newbies out there. But this is non-hacking, non-hand winding. Like I said, simple movement here. You can see there above the, I guess the 1, the 3, the 5, the 7, the 9, and the 11, there is just a little bit of loom. You can see it there. A little bit of loom. This watch is rated at 50 meters water resistance. 50 meters, I basically say don't take it in the water. Now, that being said, I have a Swiss Army quartz from the early to mid 90s, and it's 50 meters, and I've always taken it in the water. I've never had a problem. But with an automatic movement, I'm just not willing to take that chance. It's got a leather strap on it. It's not, it's not a water watch, so why bother? I have other watches that I would gladly take in the water, so why bother taking this one in? I don't actually wear this watch a lot. I do have quite a few watches in the rotation. This one kind of takes a back burner to a lot of my watches. So I have an acquisition coming up another watch acquisition coming up in the next few months. It's going to be a big one, and I'm clearing house a little bit. So I'm actually going to put this up for sale. And like many of you, as soon as you sell a watch, you regret it, and I probably will. But it's up on eBay as of now. So I forget what I think it's 129 Canadian. I'm asking. So if you're interested, you can take a look there. Great watch. Very casual. It's not a dress watch. This watch I would really consider more of an everyday watch with a t-shirt, or in cooler months with a sweater or a jacket or something like that. Not a dressy watch, not a water watch. It's just a good everyday watch. So this has been the Seiko SNKN37. Thanks for tuning in, folks. This has been another Gassy Jack gear review. If you haven't subscribed, please do, and we'll get some more reviews out there for you soon. Bye-bye.